interview that we're going to have now with Ambassador Welile Nhlapo. Just, Ambassador, not to waste time, I read your particular piece on the lives and times of Ma'am Gertrude Shope, the role she played in your life, and also her late husband, the role he also played, particularly noting their strong roots within the trade unionism. How would you remember Gertrude Shope?
Well, I remember her as a mother and a leader, very caring, a mother to all, and focusing most of the time on detail, very strict, and ensured all the time that we don't lose our ways in terms of our own traditions and culture. She was, again, very strong on that, and made sure that people have a purposeful life, that exile should not be as difficult as it could be, but that people must keep being engaged in all sorts of programs that are being unfolded, particularly youth and women, and young women in particular, and the older women, including the children, the pioneer movement. So she was very focused and very interested in ensuring the overall development of youth and intergenerational issues. For her, there was part of her makeup. That's how she related to everybody, as a mother, as a colleague, as a leader, as a soldier, as everything, because she was an all-rounder.
When you look at the current contemporary politics within the country, dating it back to the years of, particularly in the 80s, in the trade union movement, where they were mobilizing through the United Democratic Front, the UDF, and we just oppose it to today. What are some of the views of Gertrude Shope on the current contemporary politics of the country and the demobilization and the depoliticization that is seemingly taking place amongst the youth?
No, I remember one time I went with her to Moscow. I was heading the ANC youth section at the time, and we were addressing our students there. And it was at the time the UDF has just been formed. And questions were being asked by the students who were there. Who are these people? What is this UDF? How do we relate to it? Is it something that we need to be excited about? Is it a positive development? Of course, having come from that background, she understands the importance of organization. She understands the importance of a united front as it was unfolding, and why different sectors of our communities and populations had to be mobilized into action against the apartheid system. And all the programs that were unfolding and the issues that were confronting the people, with youth, workers, cultural workers, anybody, everybody. The importance of having everyone together and acting in unison to promote the ideals of the Freedom Charter. That's one of her best wishes, because she knew from the time of the mobilization of women and the Federation of Women and within the trade union movement and for herself as an activist at that time and after she left into exile.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Nhlapo. Condolences to you once again. We are seeing other dignitaries arrive. Mashudi, if you can just see the shot of the PAC leader, Welile Nhlapo, who has just arrived here. I am going to grab Mr. Nhlapo. We are live at the SABC. Just 2 minutes, Mr. Nhlapo. We are live at the SABC. Mr. Nhlapo, just your message to the memory of Gertrude Shope.
We are here as PAC to pay our respect. We are here to pay respect to the freedom fighter, and we're also here because she contributed to what we enjoy today.
Thank you very much. That is Welile Nhlapo, who is a minister and also the leader of the Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania Youth. And remember, their liberation and also their contribution to the liberation struggle that will speak to the lens of the links between the ANC and the PAC. You'd know Gertrude Shope was part of Umkhonto Wesizwe. The PAC had its own liberation army and wing that it was pursuing, particularly when you look at the linkages between the ANC and the Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania Youth.